Okay, Cancers, let's tune into tarot for the month of June 2021. For anyone with a sun, moon, or rising sign in the sign of Cancer, this reading is relevant for you. Now, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone, but take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do hope you gain some guidance and insight for your month of June, and we'll go ahead and jump in. So for the first week of June, we've got the Hermit reversed. And this is an indication that you will be coming out of a time of hiding and solitude and solitary kind of confinement. You're coming out of hermit mode. You're coming out into the world. You're presenting yourself. You've made some massive discoveries and done some soul searching over the last month or so, or 2 or 3 or year, 12 months. And you are coming into the light, and you're ready to walk the path of your soul that you've kind of discovered over the last year. I have to say, when I was shuffling your cards for the reading today, there was this combustible energy. It was like explosive. The cards were just falling out everywhere. So there's a lot of energy, it feels like, this month for Cancer. And I do think that Mars is in Cancer currently. I know at the time of the recording in May that definitely Mars is in Cancer. I'm not sure if it's still going to be in Cancer all the way through June, but certainly the first part of it, I would imagine. So Mars is the planet of energy and action and motivation. And so for it to be in your sign, that's giving you a lot of energy and action, motivation and determination. And so it makes sense that the cards would be kind of coming out in this combustible, explosive way. And for you to get the Hermit reversed, it's bringing you out of this time of kind of more solitude and reflection and contemplation, and bringing you back into the world to socialize and become more of a prominent face that people can see. So you're kind of stepping into the spotlight, it seems. In the second week of the month, we've got the Strength card. So this is lending inner strength for you to kind of navigate any obstacles that might be arising this month for you. The Strength card does lend an element of sort of this ease of working with people, talking to people, like you say the right things, you have the right touch, you're able to sort of manipulate situations for your benefit in a respectable way. And almost like you have a telepathic sense for what people want, like your fingers on the pulse of what people are looking for. And so you're able to present things in a way that will gain a favorable response from people. So that's a beautiful quality to have in this month. And then for the third week, now we do have the Seven of Wands, which is more of an energy almost of defensiveness, where you're being placed in a prominent role or position. Maybe you get a raise at work, or your promotion rather, or you're put in a position of leadership where you're managing a team, or you're doing project management, or you're just sort of raised up, you're up leveled, and people are vying for your position. And so also I kind of see this as if you work in content creation or you're posting on social media, you might be getting some trolls this month, just kind of trying to bring you down, or kind of just being immature. So you might feel like you need to defend your position a bit, but you are in a prominent role and a lot of eyes are on you. And like I said, it seems like you're in the spotlight quite a bit. Now, the final card of the tarot for the fourth week of the month, we've got the Magician card. So you have all the elements of what you need in order to create what you want. You're very adept at manifesting and achieving your goals. And you kind of have this vision, and you're able to implement things and carry things out in a way that brings your dreams to fruition, which is amazing. And what else? Sometimes with the Magician card, you can suffer from this tendency to kind of spread your energy too thin across a lot of different platforms, so that can be a bit draining. So you just kind of want to rein in kind of what's your top focus or your top priorities, and stay focused on those things rather than kind of dispersing your energy across all the different platforms. Yeah, like you can see, these cards are cards of energy, ambition, and it's just, there's this explosive energy in the month of June. And the final words of wisdom from the oracle, we've got the unmarked trail. So this says revelation. So I feel like it has something to do with kind of what you discovered on your soul searching time in the previous month or months leading up to June, where I kind of want to say, not reading the description in the book, is that instead of looking so linearly at your tasks on your agenda, step 1 needs to be completed before we move on to the next task, and you're just like, you kind of got the blinders on, you're very focused, which is a great thing. But to me, when I look at this card, it's telling me to take the blinders off and just kind of glance at the peripheral, because there might be kind of a diamond in the rough that we're overlooking. There might be something really important kind of off the beaten trail in the thicket, a gem that we're not seeing, but that we can kind of implement. Maybe there's an easier way to do something to carry out our tasks. But I am going to read from the guidebook just to get, the details and not lead you astray. So unmarked trail has to do with unprecedented experience, discovery, and revelation. So you are called now to embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights, in their quest for the Holy Grail, had to make sure to take an unmarked trail that no one had ever followed, or they would not accomplish their goal. Likewise, you must enter the darkest forest of your soul via a route as yet unidentified to find what you seek. The manicured paths will bring you only temporary pleasure and later great pain. Stop it. You already know there is no reward at the end of the road you are following. You are only killing time. Pause, breathe, and commit in your heart to a sacred endeavor. Vow to not look for old solutions that may have worked with past challenges. Get out of character. Try the outrageous and keep your quest private. Now is not the time to speak of the voice that called you to embark on the unmarked trail. That time will come. The unmarked trail can be a sign that you have already made a choice, even if you do not want to acknowledge it. Be at peace with what your heart knows to be true. Your heart has already been made up and your mind will follow. Pack lightly, taking with you only essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances. The universe has your back. So after reading that description, what I'm gathering is that you are embarking on a journey of creation and manifestation that is going down a route that maybe feels unconventional or unorthodox or not mainstream. And so there might be people, I'm getting a sense that with this 5 or 7 of wands, where you're sort of in defense mode, I'm getting a feeling that you might have people in your life that are trying to steer you down a route that's maybe more acceptable or more, like I said, mainstream. But in your heart, you want to go in a slightly different direction that's kind of less well known, or not, less explored. It's maybe this whole new, it's this whole new way that hasn't been explored before. So kind of this innovative energy, like you're trying something new that's never been tested. And so you might have people in your life that are kind of squawking at you in a way that's like, you should do this, or you should do that. But just be true to yourself and true to your heart, and know that, what the people in your life are likely coming from a loving place, trying to lend advice and help you, but they don't know what's best for you. You know what's best for you. So trust in your inner sense and your heart compass and where it's directing you, because it seems like with the oracle message here that really going off the beaten path and forging your own path is the best way forward at this point. So hopefully that lends some insight and advice for your month of June. Looks like it'll be an amazing month. You'll have a lot of energy and ambition and vision for the future. And I'm so curious what you're creating, what you're wanting to manifest, and kind of how your month unfolds. So please comment below, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. And I will talk to you guys next month. Take care.